All right, we are in the Cybertruck 13.2.9 and it is Robotaxi day early. Yes, Robotaxis are already on the road, already making test rides. Well, as you can see here, they are in the streets. Yes, this is in Austin, Austin, Texas. Sorry about that. Are we gonna get moving? Okay, so let me override this and let's get going. The firmware version is 2025 14.9. So it's just a short drive, but it's a little bit far, to be honest. Let's just see how it goes out. We're gonna hit the freeway and oh shoot, it's probably not a good idea. So I'm going to take a less freeway because I have a lot of large packages. I'm doing a delivery and packages are standing up. Not a good idea. Yeah, it could fly out. They are heavy, so hopefully they don't fly out. I mean, the bottom is heavy, but it's very large too, so maybe it could fly out. Anyways, we're on the way. June, what is today? The 10th. They're already out. I don't think you could hail rides yet. Maybe you can get that in a few days. But yeah, they're already out. And supposedly Donald Trump's birthday is the 14th, but did not land on that same day. So this Elon is saying the streets will change very rapidly. Autonomous cars will be very common throughout the world in 2 to 3 years. And you know, that would be a large change. Let's see what's going on here before we talk about that. So are we gonna go or not? So I'm gonna hit the accelerator just so the car creeps up a bit more. It needs to creep up more to get ready to go. And I mean, if the Robotaxi were like this, that would be kind of unacceptable. Just to sit too far back and wait until traffic is like completely died down, that's just not. There you go. Yeah, I mean, you gotta move like this, okay? And that took some encouragement. I had to press the accelerator. And I shouldn't have to press the accelerator. If you're in like a Robotaxi, you're not going to have the ability to press the accelerator. So maybe you can pretend to be a wife and yell at the car. So maybe that's a possibility. That the car can take notes, the car has operators. Who knows what happens, right? Because you're in the car and you get pulled over, and what are you supposed to do? Who knows? You're not going to be insured, not going to need insurance. I mean, it's going to be a totally different thing. Autonomous vehicles everywhere. And we are in the beginning phase. Beginning phase may take some time, and then after that it should ramp up really quick. And in some countries you can see that being done with electric vehicles, where maybe you don't frequent some areas and then all of a sudden it's like all electric. It's kind of like what happened in California with Teslas. I mean, I would say that America is kind of slow to adopt electric, but if you travel around the world, or if you have the ability to, you can see that some countries they adopt very fast. And so the adoption of Robotaxi, it could be very fast if the price is right. If the price is right, then who wants to pay thousands of dollars a year on insurance when you can just hail a ride? How often is it that you need a car like this, a work vehicle? A lot of people, they don't use their vehicles for work, I mean, or like a business, right? Because it's just like a dying trend of people running businesses, I guess. And for businesses, it could be like a very specific work vehicle, like the one you see ahead. Rather, oh man, I forgot about my packages. Oh, they haven't flown out. But you can see at the side of it, Cybertruck that the strap is barely holding on. Oh man, I need to get out. This is I feel the danger. I feel danger for cars around me. I want to exit the freeway. I don't want to go any faster than this. So I'm just going to signal even though I can't turn over. I want the car to slow down and just make its way on over. Get off the freeway already, please. I am a menace to society. And so Robotaxis, yes, they are on the way. It's going to be glorious. And there's an emblem of that Robotaxi on the side of the vehicle. And, you know, I've been trying to get over. I'm getting over. So I want to try to get over again. You know, but I think okay, over here is okay because we're just going 40 miles an hour now. So that is a bit scary. I'm afraid that this thing might just fly out. I didn't strap it super hard. I'm out of time, Bill. I am out of time. I just pushed it all together and use a crisscross to hold them together. And hopefully that was strong enough. We have one more stop, so it's not going to be a big deal. I'm going to try to slow down. And it doesn't really feel like slowing down, so we're just gaining speed, which is not good. As long as, I guess, we don't turn too fast, and we're okay. And here's the exit. We're going to get off. So, yeah, here is Trump. I mean, Elon. He was replying to another post about the Robotaxi, saying that it's a different hardware. I mean, let me see. Yeah, David Lee. All right, where is that? I'm not sure how this all works with Twitter. So apparently Elon replied to David Lee, but I just cannot find it when I click on his profile. Replies, no. The automakers keep being told that this isn't real or just buying some hardware from NVIDIA will solve it. As Tesla Robotaxis will become widespread and their other solutions don't work, they will naturally turn to us. That is a big prediction. And this is very related to people that I proclaim that you absolutely need to have LiDAR. Otherwise, this is just going to be a failure. And my response is that LiDAR is it's a crude technology. Just like vision is a crude technology, you need the intelligence. That's what you need. Yeah. I mean, a camera can see, and a bird can see too. But a bird can tell, where it's flying. It can make those decisions. A camera, you need somebody to press the button. Both of them are vision devices. The intelligence is what makes the difference. And full self-driving is basically human intelligence. And that's how it works. And the intelligence systems they're just better on the Tesla. They've been doing it for longer. They haven't been doing it for nothing. Every time there's a ride like this, they gain knowledge. Every time there's a smart summons, they gain knowledge. Their lineup, their fleet that auto parks for the assembly, that is a knowledge gaining system. And they're building their neural networks. And you can tell by the way this thing drives, it tries to creep out and do those sorts of small movements where a human would, and it doesn't. If you notice how LiDAR systems work, at least these Chinese ones they're trying to copy Tesla. It's just that they're behind right now. They seem to have like very harsh stopping. Like it'll drive, and it doesn't have a very great prediction model compared to FSD. That's why when you're driving FSD, if everything's a lot more steadier than everything's very normal-ish. Like it drives very much like a human, but it's not human. Where the heck are we? I hope we're there. 0.2 miles, and then we get to that center. So that's an interesting prediction that people will have to turn to Tesla. I mean, does that mean that they're going to sell that tech? I do think that other companies, they can just copy. I mean, they can copy what Tesla did. They can do that. It's not rocket science anymore. Once somebody's done it, you can copy them, and at minimum, you follow the first principles. And Elon has gone and talked in depth about those first principles, and he's going to parlay it down to the robotics too. And that's where, even if you copy them, I mean, you won't be able to copy that much. I mean, you'll still be far behind them, and so he doesn't mind people copying. And he talks about his principles about automation, and people ignore him, think it's over his head, whatnot. And yeah, he's just proving that it is the way of the future. All right, so we have a right turn here. I mean, a left turn here, and right, and then the FedEx Ship Center. So it's not that much. And here is something that is what I mean. I think this is going to be a big thing. Why Waymo's it's not gonna succeed compared to Tesla, and it's just a look. I mean, an ordinary looking Tesla versus a Waymo that has all these gadgets. So having all these gadgets, the gadgets are at risk as well. I mean, if you get a car wash, this person's not going. Okay, are you going? Okay, they're not going. Okay, that was a green light. It was a green light, and they didn't go. Yeah. So now she's waving her hand up in the air like a crazy old lady, which she probably is. What? Am I in the right lane? Yeah, it shows 2 lanes. What is going on here? All right. Yeah, the look of the Waymo, it's just not. It's not gonna fly. I mean, how are you gonna mount all of that hardware up? That means that you're gonna lose on the rooftop rack, right? If you decide to have a rooftop rack on your vehicle, well, that space is designed for that large sensor. And hopefully Tesla is learning from Waymo as well, because right now, in Los Angeles, like this is the Los Angeles area. I'm not sure where the protests are, but they're ordering like a bunch of Teslas, Waymos, and then just lighting them up. It's kind of sad because those are expensive vehicles, so Waymos just lost a lot of money, and it's not like they're overflowing with those vehicles anyhow. So yeah, so hopefully Tesla learns from those scenarios, and when it detects that there's been a protest or something, and they can, because if there's like valid protests, then they can avoid those areas. It's just sad, but it is. And that wasn't a great turn. We turned all the way to the inside lane, even though we were on the outside. We were on the outside of a double turn left lane, and my packages are intact. I don't see them sticking out anymore, So maybe they just self-corrected because of the straps. But the wind was definitely pushing it down, and here I am at the center. So what do you guys think about the Robotaxi? Are you guys amped? I just wish that this car can be the taxi. And I wish that this car gets it sooner than later. Drive-through windows, letters, and packages. Either way, I am here. Let's see if we park on its own. Nope. That was a good shot, but you can't. That's for handicap. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, share. See you in the next one. Take care.